Hello, welcome back to Vision Views. Today I am going to discuss about some of the important topics that has been came in the previous year question paper of the revised SAP syllabus quantitative techniques paper. So every these questions were discussed in the class during revision time. Since many of them were absent, I thought of doing video. Okay, all these theory questions are important. This has already been discussed in the class, which has been repeatedly asked in the previous year question papers. The theory questions are define statistics in singular and plural sense for 4 marks, and what is meant by index number, and mention the uses of index number for 4 marks, and what is meant by primary data and secondary data. Also mention the various types of variables with one example each for 8 marks, and explain the steps involved in the construction of index number 16 marks. All with the explanation you have to study. Those who are feeling difficulty in solving problems, the theory will be helpful for you. 70% problem and 30% theory, this subject. Okay, so yeah, we can discuss the problem. 3 to 4 questions I have solved now. Rest I will be doing in the next coming videos, okay, according to the time constraints. So first question for 4 marks is this question is there in the question paper. Okay, you can refer. I think it is a 6 question something for 4 marks. Calculate range and its coefficient for the following. Marks and number of students is given in the two tables. So you have to be remembering the range formula and its coefficient formula first. What is the formula for calculating range actually? R is equal to L minus S, and coefficient of range formula what? L minus S divided by L plus S. Always keep in mind this equation. Then only you can be solving the problems actually. Without knowing formula, you can't do anything. So first thing we have to remember as a note for doing range type problem when it is in continuous series and all. What is that? In continuous series, in order to calculate range, upper limit of the highest class and lower limit of the smallest class is taken into consideration, and frequencies are not considered. In the sense, this is just for confusing yourself. They are given this value should not be taken into consideration. That is frequency or number of students. Only the class interval, the highest one and the lowest one, should be taken into consideration. So within, I will round up and show here. The class interval starts from 0 to 10 and ends at 40 to 50, right? So the highest class interval and the lowest class interval should be taken into consideration. So L minus S, right? So the largest class interval is 50. Okay, that we will round up here, and that is the largest class interval, and smallest class interval here is 0. That also we will be rounding up. This is the smallest class interval. So we have got L and S. Now the thing is just substituting to the formula. This is not taken into consideration. This is just for confusing yourself. This much things. Okay. So now we have substituted into the formula L minus S. That is 50 minus 0 is equal to 50. See, L is 50, S is 0. That we have substituted here. And coefficient of range, L minus S divided by L plus S. Same thing, 50 minus 0 divided by 50 plus 0. So 50 minus 0 is 50. 50 plus 0 is 50. So 50 by 50, 1. So this is the answer for range and its coefficient ka question. This type of question you can expect for 4 marks range. It will come. Next, second question, 8 marks, one important question I have noted down is calculate quartile deviation and its coefficient from the following data. This is also given in the continuous series format. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90 is given. And also number of students, frequency is also given. Now we have to, while solving quartile deviation, first we have to find the cumulative frequency actually. So marks as it is we have to write in the answer, and number of students as frequency we have to write. Now we have to find the cumulative frequency. How to find cumulative frequency? Frequency of the first value should be written as it is, then adding 10 plus 15, 25. 25 plus 28, 53. 53 plus 32, 85. Same, repeat the process and you will get last 200. That last value what you are getting is the total for frequency. N is equal to 200. I hope you guys understood. After that, we have to know the formula for solving quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation. This is also very simple. Same like range. Quartile deviation का formula is Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2, and coefficient of quartile deviation formula is Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. So to find out, you might be thinking, what is this Q3 and what is this Q1? So to find out Q3 and Q1, there is separate formula for that also. Q1 formula is here L1 plus n by 4 minus CF divided by F into C, same formula as of median. The difference is in the median it is coming as n by 2. In the quartile deviation Q1 it is coming as n by 4. Okay. That is only the difference. If you're studying this, will be useful for both, okay, median as well as quartile deviation. So for Q3 also, Q3 is equal to L1 plus 3 n by 4 minus CF divided by F into C. Extra 3 will come instead of Q1, okay. Now n by 4 and 3 n by 4 we have to do separate here side and should find out n by 4th item. What is the n we have got out here? Frequency total 200, right? So n by 4 we are doing n by 4th item. 200 by 4th item is 50th item. Where is 50th item coming in the cumulative frequency? We have to check. It is coming here somewhat 25 and 53. 50th item will be coming here. So full box you have to round out and mark it as Q1. Next is same as it is like 3n by 4th item we have to find for Q3. 3 into 200 by 4th item. So 200 by 4 we have already taken 50 here. So 50th item into 3, 50 into 3, 150th item. So 150th item is coming somewhere here. Between 125 and 160. So 160 ka that full 3 boxes also should be rounded and mark as Q3. Now just substituting into the equation. That's it. Q1 formula you have to write L1 plus n by 4 minus CF divided by F into C. Substitute all the values. L1 in the sense a lower limit of the class interval. Q1, right? So lower limit will be this one. This will be the lower limit L1 that we have substituted here, and plus n by 4. N by 4 we have already found out here 50 minus CF. CF is 25. 25 is coming here. See, Q1's up value. This is cumulative frequency. Preceding value should be taken as CF always, okay? CF. Then that we have substituted here divided by F. F in the sense frequency. Frequency is coming here. That rounded value table. This is taken as F. And what is that? C. C means class interval difference. Class interval difference. What is the difference here between each class interval? 10. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. That is the thing we are substituting as C. So now just we have to substitute the values and get the answer. We will get answer as 28.92. Okay. So next same thing. Q3 also like that we have to do same procedure we have to follow and substitute the values and you will get the answer 57.14. After getting Q3 and Q1 it is very simple, just substituting the values into the QD equation. QD equation is Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. Q3 is 57.14. Q1 is 28.92 divided by 2. Then you will be getting quartile deviation answer 14.11. Next, coefficient of QD you have to do. Equation is Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. That is equal to 57.14 minus 28.92 divided by 57.14 plus 28.92. 57.14 minus 28.92, you will be getting the same 28.22 and adding value in the denominator 86.06. So you will be getting coefficient answer as 0.33. So this is how in the measures of dispersion, range problem and quartile deviation problem and its both coefficient will be solved in the same procedure. Okay, so hope you guys understood till this much. Very simple, don't get panic. Just you have to know the formulas of each of the things. What is the formula? Just we can recall range and its coefficient. Range is equal to L minus S. Coefficient equation L minus S divided by L plus S. L denotes largest number, S denotes smallest number. And the QD equation. What is the QD equation and its coefficient equation? QD is equal to Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. Coefficient of QD equation Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. So Q3 and Q1 also separate equation is there. What is the equation? Q1 is equal to say median equation. Only n by 4 we have to do L1 plus n by 4 minus CF divided by F into C, and the Q3 equation is extra 3 will come, L1 plus 3 into n by 4 minus CF divided by F into C. Just all substituting the value. Sidely you have to do n by 4th item and 3n by 4th item. Only this much. Very simple. Okay, kindly study this type of questions. More number of problems is given in the notes. This is of previous year question paper ka questions I have solved it, like done. Okay, thank you so much.